Lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show. The Joe Lockett Show.
Alrighty, y'all. What's up? What's good? Welcome into the Joe Lockett Show podcast. I am one of your co-hosts. It is Cliffside or Cliff. Today we got a lot to get into. Welcome in, everybody. Now, if you are coming in onto the Facebook crowd or the YouTube and Twitch, before we get through anything else, I do want to remind you. Go to our Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube and like and follow. It costs you nothing, and it goes a long way to help promoting the show and getting us out there to the algorithms. Speaking of algorithms, I didn't have to put up with a lot of crap. Because if you're wondering why we came in so late, we still having technical issues, but bear with us. I think I solved it. Hold your breath for tomorrow. It seemed like all the issues want to pop up when we got important stuff coming up around the corner. That's when stuff wants to pop up. So if you are tuning in and you're usual, that usually is on TikTok and the rest of the other places. Like I said, keep in mind, bear with us. We are coming in late today because of technical issues. Now, if you're usual on all these other places, you probably already liked and subscribed, which in that case, thank you. You a trooper. And hey, share it while you at it. Bring some other folks here. Look, you got me to introduce the show today because I got Joe outside in these streets. Look, if you tune in with the show every now and then, you already know we got to make money somewhere. So I send Joe out onto the corner. And I have him make the money. You feel me? Like, you ain't got the body like that for no reason. You ain't just working out. So you won't use it. Come on now. So he'll be in soon. I ain't got him out street walking all night. You feel me? He gonna come back. But for the beginning stages of the show, I do got y'all already. Now, when Cliff is taking over the show, please keep in mind, I am not relationship guru. Neither am I the person to help you with your problems. If anything, I'm going to laugh at it. But don't worry. That's why I do other stuff, like talk about the news and other trending topics, which I'm not going to lie, we got a very slow news day. We have barely nothing to get into that is even remotely interesting. But don't worry, we're going to struggle together. But yes, again, if you are tuning in on all of these other platforms that I just talked about, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, send the likes through and also comment. Don't be shy. I'm going to read you. I'm going to say what's up to you. We're going to get real acquainted really fast. And then I'm going to go into the topic for the show. Now, if you're new to the show, welcome. I am mostly your producer / co-host on the show. So when the host is not here, I'm the actual host. So you will see two different vibes during the whole thing. Don't worry. That's usual. That's pretty normal. Rachel, what's up? Hey, that's a TikTok that's a TikTok faithful right there. What's up, Rachel? I see you on there. She tuning in on the YouTube. Hey, like and share, Rachel. We finna get lit today. I'm gonna find something to get into. Now, I do have to say this for banter's sake. I don't know who all are into TV shows and stuff like that. I found some crap that really got me on this I say annoyed tip. And here's where I'm going with it. If you haven't seen Vacation in golly, what was the name of that show? Look, I'll describe it for you. So it's a group of folks. It's a group of folks that going out on this vacation. The vacation is very bougie. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a group of black folks. They all out on this vacation in Martha Vineyard, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a real big house. Hold on, what you said, Rachel? Trying to drive in it. Oh, Rachel, be careful, dog. Do not follow. Hey, stay safe, Miss Rachel, because I don't know where you at. If they drive anything like Alabama traffic, please be careful. But if you got me listening to you, I appreciate that. But yeah, like I was saying with the show, they're going out on vacation. It's a real nice house gathering. But man, folks make issues out of nothing on these shows. I don't know if it's just you on a reality show, so you finna stunt or you finna be extra. But man, I love watching folks crash out. I done saw so many fights, arguments. I saw the whole season before I got to y'all. I wish I could bring up the name to this show. If you watching, the person I was watching with, please drop the name of the show because I know you watching. If you there, drop the name of this show so I can let folks know. Okay, this crap was hilarious. I love seeing folks crash out and flame out. That made me so happy before I got to see y'all. But speaking of crashing and flaming out, let's go ahead and get into the news portion of the day. We got a real quick news thread to get into today. It's not even that big today. Like I said, we got a slow news day today. Probably got like 2 topics on y'all. So without further ado, let me go ahead and cue in my entertainment news portion of the day.
So we'll go on with our live entertainment. Without further ado, here they are.
It's cliffhangers.
Love it. I just love it. I just love it.
All righty. Y'all heard that. All righty, for the first portion of the news today. Come on now. Set my stuff up right. Stop playing with me. Go ahead and get my box. Give me my box. There we go. Y'all. Let me put my reading glasses on. A ninja blind. First up on the news. If you've been hiding under a rock as far as with anything hip-hop related, you already know that I'm pretty big on it. And that 2 of my 3 greatest of my generation have been beefing. One ain't said nothing yet, which is very much irritating me. And another one has been on a petty tirade, bringing up the dead and old OGs just to entertain beef. Not gonna lie, it was very, very creative. I gotta say, chef's kiss to that. That was dope. But it looks like somebody's family is not happy about it. Okay. Now, he did keep it diplomatic. Tupac's brother is sharing his thoughts on one of the disses made by Drake. If you don't know what the diss is called, the diss is called Tailor Made, the Tailor Made freestyle that he shot at Kendrick, second time. In which he did an AI version of Tupac. And Tupac's brother, I'm not even gonna try to with this dude name, Mopreme. I think I did it. I think that's his name, Mopreme Shakur. Basically saying that, hey, while it was nice to hear his brother's voice, keep my brother out your ish. This wasn't between you and him. Do not bring my brother in on some little beef because you felt like he had an artistic taste, ninja. You can tell I'm very much paraphrasing, but he did keep it diplomatic. Hey, bro, do not bring up my brother's voice in a one-on-one. Keep it one-on-one. While I like hearing his voice, don't bring up him. In which is getting a few mixed reviews because most is like it's in the air, it's in the aim of being combative and competitive. It's artistic expression, and it is a sly way to start incorporating AI. But is other folks on the fence that does say that crap is corny. Why is AI being more of a thing? And out of all people to make AI mainstream, why is it happening in hip hop? If we having all of this discussion and all of these problems with it. Now, my own view on that would have to be I'm kind of mixed. I'm pretty mixed on it. Like I said, I do like to do him, Kendrick, and J. Cole are some of my favorites, but I can understand why his family would feel a way that you bringing this dude up at a time like this. Next up, which is going to be a lot more interesting because I thought she was done with cases. Like I said, I do like looking at a good crash out. I do like looking at a good crash out, but this is fairly recent right here. Meg Thee Stallion's former photographer is accusing her of harassment in a new lawsuit case. It says here, former photographer is making shocking allegations in a new lawsuit. Photographer by the name of Emilio Garcia. Oh, you sound like you take pictures. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You sound like you take pictures. Emilio Garcia filed a harassment lawsuit on Tuesday alleging he experienced severe and pervasive harassment. Ooh, okay. Pop them words out. While he worked for Meg Thee Stallion in 2019 to 2023. Now, timestamp, I will let you know 2019 was a lot closer to her and her stuff with Tory Lanez than you think. Now, it just depends on what month in that 2019, but if I'm not mistaken, that's when a lot of that stuff kind of boiled over. Back to the list. Back to the article. According to NBC News, oh snap, the lawsuit recalls an incident in which Garcia was traveling with Meg on a trip to Spain in 2022. Garcia alleges that while they were riding in an SUV at the end of the night, Meg had sexual relations with a woman right beside them. Oh. I felt uncomfortable, he said. I was kind of frozen and I was shocked at kind of just the overall audacity to do this right beside me. Ooh. Garcia told NBC News the lawsuit alleged the day. Hold on one sec. Scroll that down. Really? Come on now. Let's not do this. The lawsuit. Dang, I ain't lost my freaking part. Okay, the lawsuit alleges the day after the SUV incident, Meg told Garcia, "Don't ever discuss what you saw." He also alleges Meg made shameful comments about his body, alleging to call him a fat B. Wait a minute. This is not funny, but it's funny, Lord. A fat B, and telling him to spit your food out. Golly. Garcia alleges he was also treated differently after they returned from the trip, and that Meg allegedly changed his pay structure from monthly flat rate to per dime pay system. Okay. In which he paid per assignment. Okay, for which he got paid for per assignment. I guess that's what they mean. Shortly after, Garcia claims he was scheduled for a job in June 2023. At the night before, Rock Nation allegedly notified him that his services would no longer be required. All righty. I'm not gonna lie, I am going through this crowd with y'all. I have no idea how this is gonna go with her already just literally about 2 or 3 months just getting out of the situation. I do not know how this is gonna look for her. Crashing out is one thing, but if any of this is true, her image gonna look a little type of way. Look, I ended up liking her over the span of these few months. Now that the situation that she had before kind of closed out, hopefully, hopefully this won't be more of an issue. This can get sorted out pretty quick. But whatever's being alleged, she gonna have some more problems on her hand. As far as with news, you guys, like I said, it's a quick pow today. We really don't have that much news to get into that is too much noteworthy. Now, there was some stuff that came out about Trump. I would very much persuade you to do your own research on that. I ain't even got Mr. Political Man here to help flesh that out. So outside of that, like I said, if you guys enjoyed or liked the news portion of the podcast, I promise you can go ahead and see this on YouTube 30 minutes after the show. Hey, like and share with that too. Now on a Tough Conversation Tuesday. All right, and somebody, thank you. Summer House in Martha's Vineyard. Okay, that was the name of the show. On a Conversation Tuesday, because it's not going to be anywhere near tough for me. I have a question. Maybe you guys can help me out with that. My question would be, why is it that people feel like it's cool to be, how am I going to phrase this without seeming like I don't care or letting the ink out? I got a question here. How many people have ever been in a situation with your partner and it seems as though they go out of their way to make things an issue? Now, if you was on to the show yesterday, you've heard that me and Joe went through some pet peeves. Not gonna lie, this triggered me because it was a pet peeve I saw in real freaking time. But that's my real question. Have anybody been in any type of relationship where your partner is making an issue out of something that could be either easily solved or roughly brushed over? Like, let's be honest. And this goes back to the show that I was watching. The show I was watching, which is called Summer House in Martha's Vineyard. Shout out to the cast on that. You guys are hilarious. I only saw the first season, so if you are caught up to date on this show, please don't spoil nothing in the chat. I want to see the crash out for the next season. Like I said, I saw this whole thing before I even got to work. And if you don't know what Summer House in Martha's Vineyard is, it's a show. It's a reality show. Let's be honest. It's a reality show on the lines of maybe a Love and Hip Hop, maybe something along them lines, where they're following this cast of folks who decided to rent out a big old huge mansion out in Martha. And it's for the summertime. It's like a 15-day trip. They'll count it down every episode. And the cast, while closer to my age, is depending on where you at, and you fall in that 30 to 25 or that 40 age group, this is you. This is you. This is us. We are together. And I was watching it, and I was like, first off, I like it. I like it because it's giving another sight to folks, especially inside of the Black community, where it's not always on, I wouldn't say the low level, because these folks definitely are doing very well for themselves, but it's like a different crowd. You know what I mean? You got your hood crowd, or you got your in the club kind of turned up crowd, and then you got the I've been to school and sorority. I know how to turn up. I'm real big on the fraternity side. You feel me? And it's giving more light to that side. And in watching them, I saw a lot of the relationships they were showing on the show. And if you watched it, I'm pretty sure you get the same idea as me, maybe. That a lot of the stuff they had going on was completely oh my God, it could have easily got sorted out way, way better. Yeah, somebody said it for me. Professional middle class. That's exactly what they were. And with me not identifying with either or, I like seeing it from the point of view where I kind of just want to see it blow up. So when I was watching this, I saw a lot of stuff. I was like, man, y'all could have really explained that. And then I saw another spot where it was like, man, it's not that deep. And I was like, the more I judge this, the more I could think maybe this is a lot more relationship like than I'm giving it credit for. So then I started looking at it as far as when it gets with relationships, how folks choose to handle things and how folks choose to approach problems. And for me, with me not being a relationship guru, I do not want a confrontation if I don't have to have one. It seemed like these ninjas was just running into it. It seemed like they did not care. They was ready for any smoke. It was a dude on there. Shout out to Amir that's on the show. He was ready for any smoke as soon as it was popping off. I like him. But when I watched it and I saw the stuff with different folks and you see the dynamics, I don't know. And maybe this is me being what they call it, a Monday morning quarterback, or in this case, Tuesday evening. From me looking out and in with me knowing everything that's going on, I'm like, I wouldn't approach it that way if I was in it. Like it was a moment where one of the couples was arguing about a stain on some pants. It was a time where somebody was completely jumping on someone else because they couldn't get their own emotions in check, and it was more of a personal thing, but it was a vent session now. But everybody wasn't privy to the fact that it was a vent session, so now it seemed like you just attacking people. And a lot of these approaches, I think a lot of folks approach their relationship so freaking serious, or y'all make an issue out of nothing. And you'll end up messing up something that was pretty freaking good. Now, again, he's talking to a single dude here. So take all this with a grain of salt. Take all of this with a grain of salt. Because maybe you agree or maybe you don't. But I feel like a lot of folks take this relationship thing in their head and they run with it in a way that is, I wouldn't call it unhealthy, but I wouldn't call it healthy either. I feel like you're the type of person that would take the fact that you're in a relationship now and make it to the point where it's like bigger than what it is. Like no relationship is the same here, people. But I don't think these folks really realize that. And I don't think they're the only ones to do things and handle it in that way either. I would probably say a lot of folks handle their relationships just like how they did. I don't think that's a class thing. I think that's more of I think this is how people nowadays handle their relationships, regardless on if you are the younger crowd, the prime crowd, or Joe, the old people. Oh, I wonder if he's watching this. He probably gonna get mad at me. But yeah, I think this is how most folks are handling their situations nowadays. Now, I am very open to being wrong because I'm gonna be 100 with you. I don't even care as much. But I do agree with the idea that this is how people do their stuff. This is how people handle things. Because most folks handle this when it's not even in a relationship setting. Most folks probably handle it or make an issue out of something that can be solved in the most understanding way possible with your friend or your family member. Shoot, half of y'all probably your kids. Other half your parents. Like, you can apply this wherever you want. But if we just keeping it relationship wise, I'm the type of dude that's not gonna go in with this approach to my wife if it's not warranted, or with my girlfriend if it's not warranted. And I think for me anyway, how I choose to do that is really personal, because I won't treat my girlfriend the same way as my wife. Now, I do know there's a crowd of folks out there that would say, well, that's weird because there's moderation with everything. She can't just turn into your wife overnight. How you just expect her to do that? What kind of privileges are you giving? What kind of roles and responsibilities? This is the crap I hear y'all say. This how y'all sound to me. I'm sorry. But for me, the reason why I say that is more of an investment type emotionally. I'm going to give somebody that is my girlfriend certain type of privileges that, yes, you can earn up to start being some type of way. I do agree with you. There's moderation and there is a scale, if you want to make it in a metaphorical tense, on how much you can handle versus how much you shouldn't. And for me, if I'm dealing with a girl like that, I'm not going to put so much on her plate when it's not time. It's going to be imbalanced for me, because that's going to make me get way more invested emotionally that at that time she won't know how to handle. And if I'm making the correlations back to the show, it seemed like a lot of folks tend to jump on that edge a lot faster just because there's entitled that you can get to. And what I mean by that is, I'm sure a lot of you guys would take that same approach and give a lot of wife and husband responsibilities to people when they ain't earned it. But you kind of going off of the premise that they're going to be it eventually. I like them. And for me, I can't say I disagree with you. No, I'm lying. I can disagree. I'm gonna say I disagree with you. Just don't take it personal. Look, I ain't gonna be that back and forth with it. Look, I'm gonna say I disagree, but I ain't gonna shame you for it. Let's put it like that. I don't think a lot of stuff is as necessary as people make it. I think there's some things that could be resolved a lot better. If I'm finna be in a house with somebody that I will eventually see as my wife, I'm not going to make her freaking life feel like it's gonna be eggshells cracking every time she walks. I'm not gonna make it seem like she can't come in the room when I'm in there just because we had a argument or a debate. I'm the type of dude that's gonna blow it over. Now, with that being said, while I am the type of dude that's gonna blow that crap over, I am the type that's going to, if we can't help but get into a argument, I'm not running from it. If we can't help but get into the confrontation, oh, bet. Say no more. I got you. I'm going to make sure we have a confrontation. But just know you asked for it. It wasn't because of me. But then maybe that's young in accountability or trying to throw the blame. I ain't acting like I got it together here. But yeah, if we got a confrontation going on, and I'm telling you, I would rather handle this a different way. I would much rather we handle it that different way than you provoking me to handle it a worser way that you want it. Because I'm the type of dude that don't want to be invested emotionally. Dog, that sound bad saying it out loud. Good Lord. That sounds really, really bad saying it out loud. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you're making a face, shut up. But yeah, bro, I'm the type of dude that do not want to be invested emotionally if I can help it. That is too much crap and it's too much to get into. It sucks. And if I'm dealing with somebody, I don't want to deal with them on that level where I don't think they either earned it or that they deserved it. And if I'm dealing with people in that type of light, I can get why, like I said, they do sound bad when you say it out loud on the microphone in the echo. But I do understand why folks would say, you can't be like that, nephew. Folks is going, you gotta take stuff in stride and grow with people. But if I can see whatever it is that we're having could be avoidable or be very much sorted out lightly, I'm not going to then make more of an issue out of things that can be sorted out like that. I'm going to be the type of dude that's I'm gonna be the type of dude that's he just distracted the crap out of me. I'm gonna be the type of dude that's gonna sort stuff out at the most lightest means possible. Nice guys probably are the type that would do the same. I wouldn't rank me as one of the nice guys if I'm keeping it honest. I wouldn't even rank me as any type of the guys like that. I tend to make my relationships a lot more personable to us and not to social norms. I think that's another reason why people make things that can be sorted out on that level terrible. No. I think that's why they make things even worse, because they're the type of people that will make whatever it is they sorting out or whatever it is more of a problem because they seen the social norm with it, or they seen the things other people do. So now they don't feel like they're able to do it the same way, or their views on it. They may have even been for whatever it was to not be a problem, but because other people say is a problem, or because social norms would look at that as a problem, now it's way more of an issue because I don't want to look like I'm the weird one. I don't want to look like I'm the one where I am the oddball. Folks like me, I strive in it. I'm not even gonna lie. Folks like me, I jump into it full steam ahead. I like being the weird, odd couple. I don't like running stuff the same type of way. I think a lot of y'all got that type of issue, if I'm being honest. But hey, salt and sugar. I think a lot of y'all have that type of way with it. And if you don't, I mean, if you do, good for you. Don't feel ashamed. But yeah, bro, like I think I see this a lot with more of the middle-aged crowd. I guess the closer I get with them, because they all are the people that have that going on. They all are the people that have not just a personal life and a career wise, but they also want to make sure that their love life is growing in with the same thing they're trying to grow into now. See, I guess most folks will view it like young people have a whole bunch of their life ahead of them, and the old folks are reminiscing. But then you got that middle crowd that it's kind of different because it's more of establishing nowadays. From the middle crowd on up, it's more of you got to have it at a certain point, or you're not going to fit where you're going to end up, if that makes sense. Honestly, I can feel that pressure for me now. I'm definitely feeling that pressure now, but I think it's just now getting in thick. Could add to another reason why issues are a lot more than what they usually are. Could be another reason why issues are so much bigger than what they usually are. Yeah, I really feel like that's what it is today. When you're dealing with people and making things an issue when it don't need to be. Really? It's me? That's what you call it? Shut up. I see you had to grill me in over there. Yeah, everybody good. Show all right. It's all right. I ain't got you wired in live over there, so you let me know when you're ready.
My voice will be felt.
Your voice will be felt.
My voice will be felt.
You know, it's not always that good. So sometimes you got to put a face to it.
Nah. I'm good, bro. I ain't got to put no face to mine. Hey, Google me.
Yeah.
Google me.
Yeah, you so nasty. Yeah. Old man got off the street, y'all. He made the money for us on the show.
Hey, man, sometimes you got to go in there and pimp out. You know what I'm saying? You got to go in there. You got to go in there and pimp, bro.
But before we get back on to the really do. Well, we get that's the wrong one. Before we get back onto the topic.
What's your topic?
I was actually talking about one of the shows that I was watching earlier today.
Nobody care about that.
So?
What was you watching?
They was tuning in.
Nobody
a little bit.
Nobody listening.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I haven't I have not watched the show, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
That don't make no sense.
Somebody hit me up and said I was being hit up and said, y'all, I guess y'all not coming on today. I had that.
No, I did have them difficulties with the cameras and stuff again, but I explained it.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I didn't even answer because people were like, I guess you're not coming on today. I guess you're not coming. I'm like, I didn't even answer because I was in class. So I was busy. But what's up, everybody? I'm in the building. What's up, everybody? So what the hell you talking about, sir?
Have you seen the show called what was it called? Golly. Summer House in Martha Vineyard? Have you heard of it before?
Have you seen a TV on in my house? I don't watch TV, sir.
I don't know. You probably saw clips.
Sir, again, no. I'm hungry. I've been out all day. So
that don't make no sense.
I'm just saying.
They ain't feed you at work.
They did, but been a long day, bro. So y'all forgive me. I can either go in there and eat or come here and do the show with you. Which one you want? What's up, everybody? Sorry that I'm late. Hoping nephew to entertain you.
JT said no.
You didn't entertain him? Huh? They said you didn't entertain him?
No, I think that was towards you.
No what?
Been in.
No about what? No, what they know? Hey, Rachel, how's it going, baby? What, you know the what?
Because you eating on Mike. ASMR real quick.
Man, listen.
I know the women probably like looking at you chew. Especially the ones over there on TikTok. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, Mike. And it came through too. Well, hey, bro, how was your day?
I am hungry. Y'all, I just came back. I've been gone all day. I've been taking care of some stuff for the show, actually, and some other stuff, and getting ready for our show for tomorrow. So I had a lot of stuff to do. So sorry that I'm late, but nephew started the show off. What's up, Sharon? How's everybody going? So what's up now? What's up, Chris? What's up, bro? So how my day been busy?
Yeah. How your day been?
My day's been busy all day today. Yeah, busy day today. Good day though. Good day. Good day. This sandwich is good though.
Hey, well, my thing was, have you ever been in a relationship with somebody where it made a small issue a bigger issue, or y'all dynamics were off? Have you ever been in a relationship with somebody where y'all dynamics were off?
Dynamics meaning
how y'all move, y'all choice of words, or you know what I mean? Y'all in a relationship and you know you like each other, but how y'all express it to each other, the dynamics of that. Have you ever been where it's on two different pages?
So the chemistry is off.
Yeah, I guess you could say chemistry, but if we going on other means of chemistry, when it's really, really good, it's really, really good. But when it's bad, you ever been in that type of relationship and it worked?
Hell, I think everybody in that, when you're married, you're in a permanent relationship, that happens. Yeah.
How did you choose to handle that? Or
I'm sorry, I'm just getting in, y'all, but someone was asking me, I think it was a turkey and I think it was a turkey BLT / something sandwich. I don't know when the class I was in, they gave us the food, but I didn't eat at the time because I was trying to get the information. But
you didn't want nobody to see you eat? No.
Honestly, when I got there, bro, I mean, it was just so much information, of stuff that I was trying to learn in a short period of time. I was not hungry at the time, but then when I got here to get to the show, I was really hungry.
So. What's the name? Is so happy that you stopped eating on the money.
Cool.
DT Jared.
Oh, that's my baby. She'll be okay. She loves me. All right, guys, enjoy your food. Tried calling you from a 414 number the other day. Man, listen, if you ain't locked into my phone, you better text me. And I honestly, I haven't even answered. I got like 15 text messages. 404. I think that's in Atlanta. ATL. I was wondering when I was going to get a notification. Hey, man, I've been out. ATL. It was. He said ATL. It was ATL. Hey, Chrissy, how's it going? All right, man. Our nephew was talking about chemistry and what?
Just having bad chemistry with somebody. Can you work through it?
It depends on if the booty is good or not.
Wow.
You're talking about just dating.
Yeah, dating, not smashing.
If we ain't smashing, I'm not going to work through it, be honest with you.
Wow. Okay. I thought this was going to be a lot more blowed out and
but you asked me, sir. It's Tough Conversation Tuesday. Don't ask me an easy question that you think you're going to get a tough answer.
That's an easy question. Okay,
so let me ask your ass.
Why?
Wait a minute. So if you know the chemistry and right, the booty whack, you going to keep going? Okay, then. All right, let's go. Next topic.
Wait, booty ain't everything for me.
Bruh.
Although I'm a Duke dude.
Huh?
Although I'm a Duke dude.
But hold on. So what you're saying is, because we very honest on the show.
Yeah.
If you like the girl, right?
If I like her.
Right? And you didn't try it once or twice, you didn't smash it, ain't there. And all that other stuff you talking about coming up. You finna put some work in.
But I ain't talking about the chemistry on smashing terms. I'm talking about chemistry as in for y'all relationship and how y'all move.
Okay, but
everything ain't always smashing, Joe.
No, it's not. But it's predicated. Because if it's whack, just like women on the show, listen to what I'm saying now. If the D is whack, you ain't coming back. You ain't finna put up with no mess from you. Even the comedian Simone say, if you can talk a little bit. But if you pee-wee, shut your mouth. The comedian Simone even said that, so stop it.
What? Like people listening to B. Simone. You said comedian Simone. That is crazy. Don't ever do that.
No, because she's a comedian, right?
I would label her more of an entertainer.
No. Whose sister?
I know who B. Simone is.
Okay, so yeah, but
because she on Wild 'N Out.
No, not her. I got her name wrong there.
No, B. Simone is the one that said that.
Okay, but she's somebody's famous sister that they don't get along.
I don't know who her sister is though.
Some more. That's it. Some more. Think HIB is some more. I think whose sister is she? She's Gabrielle Union's sister. She's somebody's sister, but they don't really get along.
I don't know who that is.
Sonoma Lathan's sister. She's somebody's sister. But she said this. If you swinging from the trees, I'm gonna listen to you, baby.
That's correct.
She said, but if you got a tic tac, shut your mouth.
That's
So
not.
I'm
That's
telling
not
you.
what I'm talking
But
about,
you
though.
go, you're
That's
only
not
gonna
what I'm
work-
talking about,
but
though.
Yes, you are. You're only going to work through the chemistry if it's worth coming back to. You ain't working through the chemistry if it's whack, bro.
What if it's not whack and y'all chemistry on how y'all handle each other is off?
They got a little time.
Wow.
They got a little time.
Wow.
They got a little time.
Wow.
Come on, let's get it in, y'all.
That's why y'all being toxic-ish.
Okay,
That's why y'all being toxic-ish, bro.
Okay, y'all can talk. Y'all can call it talking cage, talking ish, Shaka Khan, whatever the hell you want to call it, bro. But that's the truth.
Nah.
That's the bruh. So what you saying is, it's real talk. If she cool, if it's whack, you gonna put some effort into it. If the chemistry is off, you done went there twice and it's whack. It's whack. And so something is coming up. You going, man, we need to try to work this out. Let me put my best effort and put my best foot
If
forward.
I really like her, yeah, I'll try to see what's up.
Okay.
If I really like her,
Okay.
hey, I'm only talking about the ones I really like. I mean, we had a lot of personal stories how I can be about somebody I'm just cool with.
Man, listen.
But if I really like her, yeah, I'm not gonna take it like that.
Okay, if you say so.
A lot of folks can get better.
All right, guys, you guys will be locked into your favorite evening ride because I'm saying at my stage you don't get no better.
Well, I ain't dealing with nobody at your
You know what I'm saying?
stage in
So,
life, though, sir.
So I'm saying right now, if you 25, yeah, they got a lot of room to improve, right? They do. They can improve at your stage, but at my stage, bro, you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? They may experiment a
we-
little bit, but you ain't teaching nothing. What's up, MD?
Hey, we'll leave it there. I can't argue that because I don't I don't frequent your age.
Well, you you ain't got no cougars coming after you.
I don't
Okay.
I don't have no cougars coming after me.
Wow. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys locking to your favorite eating ride, man. Tams, how's it going? Tams, I did see that you text me today, and I did not get a chance to read your text, but I will read it after the show. I got like 15, 20 people text me today. I haven't read any of them.
TikTok be looking out for you, huh?
Huh?
TikTok be looking out for you.
I guess, bro. But man, I got like, I think maybe 15 or 20 texts that it's not read the text message. Been busy today, y'all. I do apologize. I will, if you text or email me, I will get back to you between today and tomorrow. Sorry, Christy. I will sit down and look at my text after the show, and I'll probably get back to you, but I got some stuff I got to do right after the show. So I'll try my best to get back to you, though. All right, guys, you guys locked in your favorite email. 7 minutes after the hour. Nephew, you've been talking about quite a few things on the show. So what was the entertainment news today?
Meg Thee Stallion is dealing with another lawsuit, and Tupac's brother is mad that his brother got used as AI rap. I am interested to see how this little Meg Thee Stallion case is gonna go because they saying that she sexually harassed somebody. So,
is that the one where she said the fashion designer or somebody? Or the
no,
DJ?
photographer.
The photographer?
Yeah, this dealing with the.
But she said that's somebody in her
photographer.
crew though, right? Not her.
No, this is the photographer is. I know what you're talking about. This ain't it. The photographer is the one that sent it out to her for the lawsuit, her specifically, and he used her name.
Okay, so how can Meg sexually harass the photographer?
Well, what he said was that she had him in predicaments where he either had to record or be subject to be around her in sexual acts. What he said in the for sexual acts. Wait a minute, Joe. Wait a minute. You have to throw me off.
He agreed. to it.
He not
Yeah,
to
he
that,
did. Bruh, come
You're
on.
a photographer. You're there to
Right.
record and take pictures.
Okay, so so if I'm in a professional setting and Clifford started to do something that I don't want to do in a professional setting, and you are that guy, you're a 5-star multi-million-dollar guy, and you start doing something I don't want to do. What
Well, it was but Joe, where the instance that he was saying it took place, they were in the car, and she was in the car with him with some other girl, and she started having sexual actions with the girl right by him.
Okay.
And he already vocal that he was not comfortable with being in that type of setting.
Okay, so you could have left, bro.
Out the car?
Yeah, you could say stop the car and get me another car, man, because I'm not comfortable. Come on, dude.
What?
sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
Joe.
That's
Joe.
weak.
Joe.
That's
Joe.
weak.
Joe.
That's weak.
Joe.
That's
Joe.
weak.
Joe. No, you didn't.
A dude saying he's sexually harassed because he didn't like what he saw in somebody else's car. That's not his. Come on, man. Okay.
He probably ain't straight.
Oh, again, you complaining that you're the photographer for Meg Thee Stallion. You didn't like what she was doing, and that was uncomfortable. So you were sexually harassed by her actions in a car that she actually either owned or was leasing, or Uber somewhere she was paying for. Okay, bro.
I don't get why you throwing that out.
Because, bro, it's ridiculous that these people are coming up with every kind of thing in the world to come after people that got money. If someone has touched you or harmed you in some way, I understand. Somebody has kidnapped you.
Story, bro.
You
maybe come back to the story,
bro. I'm just saying. I haven't read the whole story, but I'm saying, bro, if you was in a car with a celebrity that you jumped in and used their photography, and you don't like what's going on, bro, hey, don't come back. But getting a lawsuit about something, come on, man. If that's the case, come on, really?
Yeah, said while they were in an SUV together. She also called him a fat B and said he need to spit out his food. He is throwing this out of context for some of these, which is hilarious. I do think that fat B thing.
Because usually what happens in these situations, bro, is they want a settlement, right? Because you know what I'm saying.
Now he was let go. He was he was a photographer and recorder from 2019 till late last year.
And here's the thing,
late last
because
year.
He signed a
I don't think he signed an NDA.
He signed one. He had to. And then Meg Stallion is too well known now for him not to sign an NDA. So he signed that. So the only way he can come after now is for some kind of harassment type suit. Like I said, I like to see how it's going to turn out at the end of the day, because I hate to see something like this. If someone did something wrong, I'm a totally, I understand. But this here, bro, I think it's BS. Honestly, come on, bro.
We'll see.
Yeah, I think it's At the end of the day, we're not going to do this.
And then the last one was with Drake using Tupac's voice. His brother didn't like it.
Nobody gives a damn what his brother care about. We didn't even know what his brother. We didn't even know who his brother was when Tupac was alive. So what?
My mama said he had a brother.
That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, come on, really? I'm like, this.
I heard about his sister, but
bro, everybody. See what I'm saying? Everybody want to get their name out there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hold on, that's Tupac brother though. He got the Shakur.
Oh, hold on. Did Tupac ever mention his brother?
Did he ever mention anybody but mama?
Exactly.
Let's be honest.
Exactly. So that tells you a lot.
Don't do that, because people knew about his daddy. Don't do that.
That's
messed up. That's messed up, Joe.
Bro,
that's messed up, Joe.
Listen.
If you was famous and you was my uncle for real, I'm gonna jump that out.
Okay, so here's my thing.
Folks don't know me.
If you got a problem with Drake, right?
He don't. Hold on. Let's not mix this up. He has no problem with Drake. He just didn't like the way he chose to do it. He said while he likes hearing his brother's voice, he would rather you just keep it one-on-one with who you dissing instead of putting him in up.
Okay, but again, in this rap beef, that's whatever's going on, little stuff, right? I'm sorry, but his brother has no footing in the game, sir. So we're not listening to Tupac's brother. I'm sorry.
He has no footing in the game?
Because I'm sure Drake made sure that Tupac's estate got paid for using the voice. I'm sure he did that. That's his good.
AI is slippy now. AI is slippy now. I don't know about that.
AI is slippy, but
I don't know about that.
No, but Drake is part of the music business. So Drake, I'm quite sure that his team and everybody made sure Mama Shakur is taken care of.
I hope so.
Okay, bro. I hope so. Drake is one of the top guys or the top guy. So again,
don't act like we ain't never heard somebody that's the top brass do something.
Bro, ain't nobody gonna be in this game.
Folks that passed never got what was due.
But think about what I'm saying.
It happened with Michael Jackson and Prince a lot of times.
But think what I'm talking about what Drake doing right now. This is going to affect him. So if he's in this game and he got receipts for what he did, how he uses people's voices, right? When people use him, he gonna say, this is how it's done. This is what I did. So I expect the same thing. So Drake is a businessman other than a talent. So I don't see Drake bringing out.
I don't know. I'm not escaping the possibility.
What's up, H? Huh? I don't think so, bro. I'm just gonna be honest. I really don't think Drake would go back in this music business high as he is just to put an AI out there and don't pay the estate of the Shakur family. I don't think so.
All right.
I'm quite sure you got permission because you didn't see the way Snoop did it. When Snoop came out, Snoop said what? They said what? They already had talked. It wasn't new to Snoop. Come on now. When you look at Snoop and you look at him, he didn't say nothing because he already knew what was up. It wasn't new. It wasn't something brand new. Now, some people can buy into this stuff, but bro, I look at stuff and understand how this stuff works behind the scenes. I see that some, not those meeting, but some stuff. Stuff is actually played out for us to see so we can react, so people can buy this music and all this other good stuff. So come on now. Snoop was not surprised. He jumped on his IG and you heard nothing else from Snoop. Trust me, if Snoop was mad and if something was upset, you already hear about the lawsuit. But Snoop already knew what time it was because he getting broke off on this, right? Tupac estate would have said something, right? Only Tupac brother, who's not part of the estate, is saying something. So that's why. You ain't hear Mama Shakur say one word. Now, if Mama Shakur speaks, different story. Different story.
I mean,
but if she ain't standing up behind her son, I'm taking it with a grain of salt.
I don't keep up with them ninjas.
What? No, this is your thing.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you guys locked into your favorite.
Yeah, I don't keep up with the Shakur family. Come on now.
All right, guys, you guys locked into your favorite eating right. How you guys doing? It's the Joe Lockett Show. Nephew, I appreciate you holding the show down while I was gone, man.
No problem.
Anything else you had on the table, sir?
I know something happened with Trump, but I didn't care enough to read it.
Someone is Tupac mama no longer here? Because someone just said she's not. I'm not. I didn't.
Let me look it up. Let me look it up. I think they would have said something about her.
Not for sure that I was not aware of that.
Let me make sure. They might be right, but let me make sure.
I don't remember that one, but it could be.
Because if that is the case, I would be looking at that brother, what he said, a little different.
I'm still not, because we still don't know who he is. Because you said the brother of Tupac, so she's still running off his brother's name. All right, guys, you guys are locked into your favorite eating ride.
Don't do that. That's so messed up.
That's so
messed up. Don't do that.
We're looking it up right now, Aquawoman, because I don't know that to be true. I haven't heard that. But I don't remember that. So she's no longer. Some people saying she's no longer here. Okay. But who's in charge of the well, I don't know. But anyway, I still feel the same way at this point. So anyway, you guys locked into your favorite eating ride. How you guys doing out there, man? It's Tough Conversation Tuesday.
Yeah, she passed.
Oh, she did?
2016.
Okay. So sorry about
That's
that.
why I ain't remember. It's 2016.
What they got to do with it?
Because if it was said, I was in school. I was not busy. I was not in tune.
I did not know, bro. I thought his mom was still, his mom was still here. So whoever's in charge of this Shakur family estate, hey, blessings to him, man. I'm sure they got.
It might be his sister that's in charge of, because she's still alive.
Man, I don't know, bro. I wish him all the best, though. But again, he said what he said. He got his name in the newspaper. He even got mentioned on the Joe Lockett Show. All right, cool. All right, you guys locked into your favorite rides. 18 minutes after that hour. How you guys doing, man? Tough Conversation Tuesday, right here on the Joe Lockett Show. There's a couple things I want to get into today when we're talking about tough conversations. Now, let me ask you, ladies and gentlemen, before we do anything, before I get into what I want to talk about, is there anything that y'all y'all think about that's tough on a tough conversation to have with the person, with a girlfriend or boyfriend or a husband or a wife? Is there a tough conversation that you find tough? Put it out here. Let me see what y'all guys are thinking before I get into what I want to talk about.
They too scared. They ain't finna say nothing.
Hygiene. Okay.
I want to talk about hygiene again.
Commitment. So why would you be so?
That's a good one.
Okay. So
I'm too scared to say something. All right.
So why, Rad Chick? When you say commitment, are you saying that you want to know how committed your mate is to the relationship? Is what you're saying?
You might want to ask why is commitment so tough?
Poor money management. That's a tough one. Household responsibilities. That's a tough one. Yes, fresh relationships. Okay, so commitment. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put mine to the side because I love to talk about y'all topics more than what I didn't put on what I was gonna put on the table. Y'all's are good. So let's talk about commitment. So on the Joe Lockett Show, Tough Conversation Tuesday. When you first meet somebody, right? How do you bring up the relationship? How do you even bring up the topic of commitment, nephew? Because I don't.
I don't at all. I was just going to say that. I don't say nothing of the sorts of commitment.
Because in the beginning, as a man, I'm gonna be honest with you, ladies. I'm not looking,
committed to you.
I'm not looking to commit. Exactly. I'm not looking to commit.
Even if you a baddie.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if I start to commit or say things early, I'm lying. I'm just the honest God truth. Now, some guys may say, well, you know, that's not true, Joe, because I fell in my love with my wife, and the woman I told I love, I married her. Okay, bro, you the unicorn. But the average dude, right, is not looking to commit.
It's not love at first sight.
No, it's not looking to commit in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? If it's said too soon, it's too soon. If it's said too late, it's too late. I think when you're grown, you know when to say it. But I'm gonna say this: when you talk about commitment, Rad Chick, I'm gonna say this: commitment to me is actions. So I don't think it's a conversation. I think it's more me watching you and seeing, do you value me? You know what I mean? Because if you value a woman, if I like you, Rad Chick, you'll know it. If you got a question, do I like you within the first 6 months? You know that I'm not committed to you. A man that's committed to you, then he's like you. You would never have to question. Like y'all women know when a man really likes you, right? He's calling you, he's texting you, he's spending time with you. When the man starts to fall off from doing those things, it's not always he's cheating. He just maybe not find you interesting anymore.
There's a lot of dudes that do that and don't really be committed though.
No, dude,
yeah.
no, you're lying.
Yeah.
No, you're offbeat, bro.
How?
Because I'm gonna say this, because I am committed to getting what I want from you. It may not be the commitment that you want. So when the guys are doing it in the beginning, he's always committed.
But if
you just don't know what he's committed for.
Okay, cool. I'm not arguing that point.
Okay,
you're right. But if those commitments don't align, yeah, he might be committed to whatever it is he's trying to get out of her. But for her, he's seeing all of those same signs you said that a dude that's committed will do, but he's not committed for her. So it seemed like, oh, you just saying that.
Yeah. And that's okay. Because again, a dude that wants, if I want Tams, if I want HR baby, if I want Rad Chick, right? It's nothing she's gonna be able to do to run me away. You know what I'm saying? I want her, so I'm gonna put that energy, I'm gonna put that time into her. But if you don't want to be committed or be into a relationship, right? At some point, if I'm not getting what I want, or if I'm not there with you, I'm not going to be a part of it. You see what I'm saying? So I would say, listen to a guy, but watch him very closely. And if you ever have to question his moves or his actions, 9 times out of 10, he's not the guy for you. If he got you in a certain time slot or a certain time zone, and other times he's disappearing, he's not your guy. Let me just say that again. He can be working, he can be sleeping, but if he got you on a certain time zone, a certain time schedule, and you cannot get in touch with him at any other time but those times, he has somebody else. Or he's married. Yes.
He gotta have somebody else,
bruh. Any man that cannot be disrupted from a routine that he has at some point within 3 to 6 months, he has somebody else. Yes.
Why are you jumping on that ledge?
Because it's not a ledge to jump on, bro.
Kind of is,
bruh. Everybody has flexibility at some point.
They do.
And if you like somebody, a man will make time what he want to make time for.
Unless he can't.
The only way you cannot, if you're in the United States military, because they got your ass on lockdown, you going to war somewhere. But other than that, bruh, if you're a civilian, you can wake up, you can make some time, you can take a day off. In 6 months, bruh, 3 months.
I don't agree.
So what you telling me is you got a girl that you working right now. You do all this stuff and you busy,
busy,
super busy, right? Busy. But you got this girl that you really feeling for, right? And instead of you, and you got maybe 15, 20 minutes before she goes to work when you finish your podcast. So what you telling me is you would sit here, right, and put those videos out every single day, instead of going home and putting those videos out later, then missing one time to go spend a little time with her, to sit in her car before she go to work, and she asks you to.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do it for her one time out of 6 months.
One time out of 6 months?
Yes.
I haven't done it one time out of 6 months.
But you ain't with nobody. I say if you.
I'm not with nobody.
But if you was with that girl.
So the pretenses is that we are
talking
in a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. I retract. I'm thinking we dating.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? So
I'm thinking
so when a man like you, even though he got a 10 schedule, a woman got a 10 schedule, bro, what men and women do that love each other, right? That really care and want to show, they will make a sacrifice for you when they can. It may not be big, but it's gonna be the way they are. Like if Denise was sitting here right now, she'll tell you, like she was dating this guy when she because she does real estate. She busy. So she didn't have the time that he wanted. So she said, hey, why don't you come on the appointment with me? And when we finish, I finish showing the house, we can go on a date. Well, that wasn't enough for him because he wanted to, he wanted to spend more time with her, but she was at least trying to make time. You see what I'm saying? Again, people make time what they want to make time for. If a man is not making time for you, a woman's not making time for you up front, right? They don't want you like that. And you need to really believe that. Believe what you see. I always say, my favorite saying, when somebody shows you they Cinderella, believe them. What does that mean? When somebody shows you their true colors, right? Believe them, right? Stop trying to say, well, and this is what women do. Y'all do this stuff a lot, right? Well, he called me. He was really nice to me. Y'all said the stuff he did and the little thing that he didn't do, right, is big to you. And that's where y'all get in trouble at, women, because all the other stuff he did, maybe the other guys was not doing that. So you like him a lot more, but you need him to do that one thing that the other guy was doing, right? And so you're trying to hold on to him because he did all the other stuff. Well, that guy is playing you too. Because 9 times out of 10, you told him everything the guy before wasn't doing, so he made sure he did that. But he's doing something a little bit different. See, y'all don't get that part. Tough Conversation Tuesday on the Joe Lockett Show. Y'all just learn something today, ladies, okay? 9 times out of 10, everything that he's doing, you already told him what the other guy didn't do. So that's why he made sure he's doing that for you. What he introduced to you now is something a little bit different, so you're questioning yourself, right? And I know that as a man. I get that. Women, y'all do it to men too. Like, well, she's doing this, bro, and she did a little bit of this here. And women would do, if it's the right dude, she'll do enough just to keep you holding on. She'll do just enough. She ain't gonna give you everything, but she'll do just enough, you know what I'm saying? Because whatever purpose she's using you for, she like you. She likes that. And she know there's a small price to pay for what she wants. So she'll do just enough.
Or she get it for free.
Yeah. Or she'll do just enough. You know what I'm saying? She may not return your phone calls in 2 days. Been so busy. Mama nature was hitting your girl. But, I was thinking about you. How you doing, baby? You good? Mm-hmm. Baby, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? She got all kind of excuses in the world when she was over Cliff House. You know what I'm saying? The whole time she was over Cliff House. Come on, bro. So women do it too. So commitment, I think, when do you talk about commitment? I usually don't. I don't never talk about commitment because if I don't see it, there's no need to talk about it.
Well, they go back to what I was saying earlier. I don't like being invested that early.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be that invested into you as a boyfriend girlfriend situation.
Yeah, and when a man wants, see, the less you give a person, right, especially when it comes to a man, they're going to try to pull in closer or they're going to pull away, right? So I always tell women, right, pull away first and see does he pull closer.
Less is more.
I'm just being honest, right? But don't engage in something. And I truly, ladies, I'm really serious about this. Keep your panties on if you don't want to get your feelings hurt. I'm just being honest.
No, we can't police that.
No. I'm not trying to police it, but women think after they done that, right, that the world's supposed to change. The stars and the rainbows and the flowers supposed to sing, right? Man. And then they get mad when it happens. I'm like, man, listen.
Some of y'all just an emotional freak.
But okay, they can be what they want to be. But what I'm saying is, ladies, if that's your end all be all game, don't sleep with the guy. Right? Don't sleep with him. Right? Don't sleep with this guy until you for sure that on your best day you're okay with if it works, and on your worst day you're okay if it don't work. Other than that, do not sleep with this guy on emotions, hoping that. Because if you're sleeping with a guy because of hoping that, 9 times out of 10, what you're hoping for is not going to happen. That's the honest God truth. Never sleep with a guy because you're hoping that if I do this or enough time in past that he's, no. Either your behind is horny and you want to get what you want to get, whether it works out or not, or move on and don't sleep with this guy. Seriously. Because what you're going to lose is nothing but your own emotional feelings. Because a guy don't give a flying flip whether you like him or not after he done got what he wants. A guy's not attached to what y'all are attached to. We're not. We're not emotionally attached if we get it. We're not emotionally attached if we don't get it. We just move on, right? That's a guy. But a woman feels like she done lost a football game, right? Or the NBA playoffs if she gives up something and she don't get anything in return. And if you're that woman, right, respectfully so, walk the hell away.
Listen to what dudes get emotional about.
It ain't about whether you had sex with me or not. We do not get emotional. I'm not emotionally attached to you if you sleep with me or not. I'm just want to know, do I need to keep wasting my time or not if I'm going to get this or not? That's what I care about in the beginning. Period, point down, blank at the end of the day, right? A man may fall in love with you, but I keep telling y'all ladies that men who fall in love with you, sex is a bonus, right? That's the asset. We don't care about that because we're going to get that anyway. We got to know you. Your sex is not even part of our chess game that we're playing with you.
Yeah,
a man
agree. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? A man that like you, I don't care about sleeping with you. I do not. That is like 100 yards down the field for me if I'm really talking to you ladies. Seriously.
A lot of women don't get that though.
But they don't, bro, because again, we send out innuendos, we joke around it, she jokes around it, and we wind up smashing, right? But what I'm telling y'all at the end of the day, right, none of that really matters for a grown-ass man, right? Because two things are happening with a grown-ass man, ladies and gentlemen. If a man looks good, 9 times out of 10, he already smashing something anyway. Number one. Number two, he's figuring out, do he really want to waste his time to smash with you? Or are you going to be crazy as hell, right? So he's not really trying to get at you. Those older dudes that's trying to get at you and trying to sleep with you right away, that's what they want to do. And y'all give into it. So don't get mad when you say, well, he did this and he did this. I'm going to say this to you again, ladies. I said it 1,000,000 times on this show. You don't have to sleep with me. You do not. You don't have to joke with my sexual innuendos. You do not. You don't have to send me no pictures if you don't want to. You do not. If you engage in these things, please engage knowing full well that it may not turn out the way you want to, because you have no guarantees with me, because I don't know you like that. I don't like you like that. I don't love you like that. I'm just showing promise. Anything that's showing promise is nothing guaranteed. So, like I said, if you're horny, do your thing. If you're a woman that's caught up in your emotions, keep your underwear up, okay? Stay away from the sex talk.
It's panties.
Yeah, keep the panties up, man. Stay away from the sex talk, right?
Or thong.
But or the thong, or you can go bareback, whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? But
risque.
Yeah, but whatever you're doing, stay away from it, ladies. Right? Stop allowing yourself to get in those situations, and then you blame it on the man. Where he took a part in this too. Well, you could have cut it all off. Shut the damn door. And if he likes you, he will continue to talk to you and respect you without the sexual innuendos. He will continue to date you. He will continue to talk to you. If he does not do that, stop liking him so much that you think you got to do it. Let me say that again. Stop liking him so much that you think you got to go do that so he can continue, because he's one of the guys that fit your package that you want.
Well, somebody said off of TikTok, he want to be greedy. They say it, but they not turning it down either.
Yeah. I mean, bro,
women stay away from it with the
No, women are not assaulting men. Women are just giving in to men and then getting mad when they don't get what they want because they gave in. That's the thing I'm talking about, right? Well, he shouldn't have did this, or he should have said this. Well, I get what you're saying, ladies. I'm with you.
Look, I'm not gonna smash and be like, you just manipulated me. I'm not gonna do that.
I don't think women say.
So she got a point.
Okay, but what women do, bro, because some men, or a lot of men, they smash and they fall off, right? And that's one of two things. I had one agenda, right? Or the agenda that I had that I wanted to be with you, and you whack. I don't want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Tough conversation, but you whack. Whatever it is to get what I want from you. Either I got what I wanted, but to be with you ain't nowhere in the hell. Or when I got with you, you're a good person, but the sex is whack and I don't want to be with you. One of the two is happening when the guy backs off, right? If y'all have been smashing and he backs off all of a sudden, he moving on. He don't want to be bothered with you for some reason. Okay? For whatever the reason may be, when he bags off after y'all and smash, it's for a reason, ladies. Because a man that's been smashing do not bag off from something good. We do not.
I would say most of the time he probably had the reason before he went to smash.
Probably did, bro. But I'm trying to get a woman. I
gotta at least get this one.
I'm giving a woman the benefit of the doubt, right? I tell women, you control the table, right? You control the game. You can either let me play or don't. You can get mad at me when I play the game. See, women get mad at men, bro, when we play the game. But guess who? We can't play a game by ourselves.
It's a 2-player game.
You know what I'm saying? Well, he shouldn't have told me this. He shouldn't have did this. He shouldn't have said this. Okay, that's fine, ma'am. And you're right. He shouldn't have. But you didn't have to participate. You don't have to answer my text. You don't have to answer my phone call. You don't have to go on a date with me either. I can ask you all day. I can text you all day. I can call you all day. But if you block my number, you don't have to talk to me. So there's some point that you got to take accountability in this too, right? Because if you answer my phone call, you are allowing me in your space. If you answer my text message, you're allowing me in your space. If I say, babe, I just want to see you one last time, let's sit down and talk, right? And you allow me to see you and you don't stand on your principle and your morals, that's on you. And then y'all wind up smashing that night. And then you wake up the next morning feeling like something, right? Come on now. Yeah, I'm wrong, but I was misdevious going in. You knew that from the first or second time, but then you still let me back in. Not saying that the man is right, ladies, but for a tough conversation, if you want commitment, you got to commit to yourself first before you ask a man to commit to you. Let me say that one more time. You got to commit to yourself before you ask a man to commit to you. A lot of times y'all don't even commit to yourself. Because if you commit to yourself, you want to allow yourself to do certain things, right? Think about what I'm saying now. You got to commit to yourself before you expect a man to commit to you. Because if you commit to what you are as a woman, what you're not going to do, and you commit to that, you won't find yourself in a bad situation with a guy who ain't ready to commit to you. Just saying. It's a Joe Lockett Show. Let's get into some of this other stuff people were saying here. I think somebody said commitment. Someone said poor money management.
And house responsibilities.
And house responsibility. Is not always known. If you don't know, don't sleep with the person. Okay? It's really that simple for me, right? If you questioning the man or the woman, right? Don't sleep with them. Don't talk about sexual things. When they talk about sexual things, you get back on track with, okay, so your day went well, huh?
I'll say if you are finna to, you need to take your feelings out of it.
Huh?
I said if you are going to engage like that, you need to take your feelings out of it.
The only person, well, women can't do that, bro. Most women would not take their feelings out of sexual intimacy with men. That's very tough for a woman to do. Easy for me and you to do as a man, but women, you know,
I mean, if
there are women that does it, but it goes against every fiber from what I'm told. In a woman, she shuts certain things off to do that, or she fancies herself with something else like other men to keep being attracted to you. Most women told me like if they want to get rid of their baby dad or the favorite guy they want to get with, they have to be with somebody else that's going to take up their time, or they will always wind up going back to that bad guy because they're in love with him. Now that's what I was told. See, a guy, you know, we don't have that issue. We go back because we just get hungry. We just get greedy, right? And we just want to see, can we? But it's not going to affect us on the emotional level, like, you know.
Yeah, she said no. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay then. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's over. Keep it moving, right?
Yeah.
But women, they're different. So, like I said, this was told to me by a woman, right? That the way women get over their baby daddy or their crush or whatever it is, they have to fancy themselves with somebody else, even though that they may not be in love with them, but somebody else need to occupy their mind and their time.
Well, it's dudes that do that too.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, it's dudes that do that too.
Aqua woman, you're right. Protect your heart, right? So don't play with your heart. That's not the case for every woman. Some of us do control our emotion without another man. Okay. Hey, like I said, I'm only telling you what a woman told me. I would never intend to know what a woman thinks or what a woman speaks. So I'm gonna let y'all use that for yourself. Somebody who's bad with money, how do you have that conversation? I think that one's really tough in marriage. Having a money talk conversation.
Well, you think it's simpler and if y'all just boyfriend girlfriend?
It ain't your damn business. That's pretty cut and dry for me. My money management in my house, if we ain't living together, bro, ain't got nothing to do with you.
But you hold on. But you also the type of dude that said you would go and figure out what all they pay for and they credit score and stuff like that.
That's if I'm serious about getting ready to get married to you. But if I'm not in that realm with you, bro, I'm not worried about how you spend your money. If you're my girlfriend, bro, I'm not talking. If you just my girlfriend, I don't give a damn how you spend your money. Now, if you come and borrow money from me, I'm gonna ask you what the hell you got going on. If you constantly broke, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna continue lending you money until you tell me what's going on. You're gonna have to show me a financial statement. You know, in the beginning, you can be my girl.
Yeah, dog, they got to show you a financial statement.
Oh yeah, you got to, bro. If I'm your man and you're gonna continue to borrow money from me, and we in this together, I can't marry your bad management ass. Management ass. We ain't doing that. Oh no, your bad money management. Say that 2 times. Money management ass. We're not doing that. No sir. Yeah, I'm not doing that, bro. You know, if you can't control your spending, because if I'm gonna marry a woman, she needs to have savings, right? She needs to be able to have the money, not just in her savings, but leftover money in her bank account. You know what I'm saying? At this stage in my life.
Secret leave you funds.
Yeah, I mean, that's on her. I don't care about the secret league fund. I wouldn't, I would tell any woman, even if I'm married to you, I don't care if you got funds hit to the side. I just want to know what we working with. I don't care what she working with. Even when I'm married, I do not care about a woman's secret stash. Only problem I got with a woman, if you're taking money out our account that I'm putting into your secret stash, now, you know what I'm saying? I keep a check on that.
Now, are you saying that because you want to be held to the same standard?
I hold myself to the same standard.
No, that you want to be held to that, not how you do things.
Uh-huh.
I mean, how she would approach things.
What do you mean?
Because you said her money and what she uses and what she does with it is her business, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, are you saying that because that's how you want her to treat your money and how you do business with it?
If she my girlfriend, that's how she's gonna get treated.
Well, I was trying to get us back to the married thing.
Yeah, okay. If she's my wife, right? The wifey gonna know everything. You know what I'm saying? If she asks, I can show the wifey everything. The wifey, that's wife. You know what I'm saying? That's Miss Lockett. I don't care if she see where all the money going, bro. I'd be glad to show her where all the money's going. For me, I don't have a problem with the wife.
But is it the same pretenses now that she's a wife with either her secret forms or I don't care about my wife's personal account?
I don't care about my wife's secret fund. I think every woman should have a secret fund. I'm being honest. I don't care about that. The only problem I would have, like I said, for a secret fund with my wife, is she's taking money out the account that we have, right? The money now, if she got like whatever money she put in our account, it should be used for us. If it don't hit our account and she's putting certain money into her account, I ain't got no problem with that.
Okay.
I ain't got no problem with that.
Because you'll do the same.
I probably would. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I would probably be in a position where, I make sure that I'm good, but I'm not going to, she would know about it. If I got money put up here, I'd be like, well, this is what I had before I married you, blah, 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 because she ain't going to get a part of it. I don't mind telling a woman that, so I don't need to lie about money if she's my wife.
Okay.
But I don't care what she's doing with her money. I just care about what we agreed upon. Now, if she's taking money out of that account, and when I'm looking at the things and I just see cash deposit going out, and I see, I don't see what the expenditures are going for, right? And I come to find out she's taking money out our account and putting it into her personal account. Mm-hmm. That I'm going to have a problem with. Because like I would tell my wife, what if you want to put up your money for a rainy day, for whatever reason, right? Take it out before you put it into if we got a joint account together, right? Okay. Don't take from it. Don't, because for me at that point, for me, it look like you stealing from me. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't steal from me, because what if I took your money, right, and said I ain't got enough to pay the bills, and you got to put more money to the table, but I'm putting that money up to the side. See, I'm not going to do that. Because that was, I know some women do, right? Well, I'm a little short this month, blah, blah, blah. And they took money out of this account, but they took the money in their account and took that man money, and now they're putting that money to the side. And your mama tell you, you should save for a rainy day. I'm going to tell your mama y'all a lie, okay? Because what you got to do first is take care of home. You got to take care of the house first. If you got married, your obligation is to take care of your house first. Should a young lady always take care of herself? Yes. But she need to commit less to the house to take care of what she need to take care of. And that's her money. That's cool. I ain't got no problem with that. I think every woman should do it. I tell my daughter to do it. So I'd be a hypocrite if I said to myself, well, I don't want my wife to go do that. I hope every woman got a secret stash put up. I could care less. But what we gonna split is what we gonna split. You see what I'm saying? I'm very clear. I'm very open about the money, bro. Money is money. I can make money. She should be able to make money. But what I'm not going to do is have you. I'm not going to steal from you, and I'd be damn if I'm going to let you steal from me. I don't care if the marriage going good, bad, ugly, and different, bro. Whatever we did together, we split half and half. But this crap that where people come in and they got a scoring hard and they want to and they want to leave you for hanging in the street and leave you butt naked in the bed somewhere. No, I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. Even if I caught my wife cheating, man, I'm mad. But at the end of the day, I promise you, right? I will. If whatever I got, we got half. I'm gonna move on and we're gonna keep it moving. I'm not gonna try to take more because she cheated or whatever. No, it happened. This is what it is. But if I love this woman, right, I don't want to send her to the streets with nothing. I can be mad, but I don't want to send her to the streets with nothing, with zero. But some women want a man to be sent to the streets with nothing if they catch him cheating, which I think is really messed up in my personal opinion.
Some people want that for their partner after they break up.
Somebody said I'm sounding cap. Why do you say I'm sounding cap? Why would you allow your girl to borrow versus just giving her the money? Okay, I didn't say borrow. What are you talking about, big dog?
They're probably late.
Purple butterfly. You said I didn't say borrow. Well, I'm thinking
they probably come in late.
Yeah, but I think I didn't say my girl will borrow money from me. I said if we are married, okay, if you're just coming in, if she got a paycheck, whatever she puts in before the paycheck, right, and put into her personal account, that's her money. Whatever she put in our bank account, we got a joint account together, right? She's not borrowing. I would say if she's take that money out and put it in her personal bank account, she's stealing from us. I have a problem with that, right? So if you got $100 and you say, baby, I'm going to commit $50 of my $100 to the house account and this rest is going to be for me, right? Whatever I want to do with it. I don't care what you do with the other 50. But don't come back into the personal account and take another 50, right? The 50 that you put in, and then I find out that you ain't spent that 50 on anything and come to find out that money been going back into your account. That I got a problem with. Right, I don't care. I think every woman should have their expenses where they can do the hair, where they can do their nails, buy clothes and stuff like that. I don't think all your money need to go straight to the house. I don't even know where all your money going, but we do need to be building together. We do need to be investing. We get us a home. Make sure we got either you got stocks, bonds, real estate, Roth IRAs, whatever we need to do. We need to make sure we got those things going on for us as a family. Now, if my wife decided to do something on her own and that's what she want to go do, I'm not going to get mad because that's what she want to go do, right? If she got her own money and she want to go out there and buy an investment property and she want to go out there and try to do it herself, if that's what my wife want to do and I don't want to do that, but that's what she want to do and she got the money to go do it, that's my wife. She grown. She can do that. Got no problem with that. I'm a businessman. I understand that, some women want to know how to do things and be able to do it on their own without their husband. That's fine. One thing about being married, you don't have to do everything with your spouse. You don't have to watch every TV show or go on every trip with your spouse. That person's still grown. You can love and respect and honor each other, right? And do things separately, right? It don't mean that they're cheating on you. Don't mean that they don't love you. Don't mean they don't like you. It just means they want to do something by themselves. And that's okay. That's okay. Some of y'all may disagree, but I'm telling you, because you're married don't mean you have to do every damn thing together. Every single time somebody does something with finances or go on a trip or go to a church, their spouse better be with them or it's wrong. No, it's not. Stop it. Stop it. That's between those two people and what they agree upon. You mentioned if your girl have to borrow all the time, you'll need to see. Okay, that's at the beginning, big dog. I mean, ma'am, I don't know if you are purpley butterflies. I don't know. So I'm just gonna say, in the beginning, if she's my girlfriend, right? If she's my girlfriend, that's what you call. If she's my girlfriend and she's borrowing money from me, because your girlfriend at that point in time, a lot of times they're gonna say, hey, baby, can I borrow $25? Can I borrow $30? Can I borrow $100 a payday? Right. Yeah, so and I don't know if I say borrow because usually you're giving that money to that person, right? So if I'm constantly giving you money and you're my girlfriend and possibly I want to make you my wife, yes, I need to see financial statements. By the time you become my wife, I know what the financial statements look like. I know what, how the money, your assets and liabilities, I know what that looks like. But if you're my girlfriend and you're constantly broke, yes, I need to see financial statements before I continue to give you money. Because some way, somehow you need to get a better job. You're not spending your money correctly. And if you don't want to show me your financial statement, that's cool, but you can't get any more money than me if you're my girlfriend. Because we got to be financially sound. You see what I'm saying? I can't grow and do what I'm doing as your man if you're constantly taking from the person who's paying the bills or doing everything. I can't constantly, because I don't know what the hell you're doing over there on that side as my girlfriend, right? And I'm not going to be your bank that one day is 25, next day is 50, next day is 300, next day is 100. You know what I'm saying? Every time it's changing. So I'm giving you money. Why do I have to keep giving my girlfriend money? That's what I'm saying, y'all. Right. So you did say borrow. I said borrow, not for marriage. I said borrow when you're in the beginning of a relationship. And that's what we was talking about in the beginning.
Yeah. He said it's just a difference between how he's approaching it with his wife versus his girlfriend.
Yeah. My wife is going to be entirely different. Entirely different. My wife is my wife. Like I said, if she got the last name is Lockett, everything is for her. There's no question. Okay, so usually that makes sense. Okay. So hopefully I got you up to speed on that one right there. So yeah, when it's my girl, I always say for me, a girlfriend don't get fiance privileges and a fiance don't get wifey privileges. Okay, that has always been my philosophy, right? So people say, well, you get a girlfriend to get a wife. Yes, but a girlfriend need to prove that she wants to be my girlfriend, and then she get upgraded to fiance, and then she get upgraded to wife. Those are things that as a man I need to see. Some people don't need to, right? But for me, as a girlfriend, I need to see that you're committed to being a girlfriend. What does a girlfriend commitment means to me, right? It means that you are handling your own, you care about me, but more so you care about yourself than you care about me. When you care about yourself and making sure you're good, that means that we both can be good, because now that you're good, you're looking at what's going to be good for us. See, that's what a girlfriend does for me, right? That's what a girlfriend does.
What's good for the gander?
No, but I'm just being honest though. When I'm talking about what's good, when they're talking about girlfriends, right? Because people are like, well, girlfriend, she gonna be your wife. I said, no, bro. She got the girlfriend, right?
All my girlfriends.
The girlfriend role is very important, because a girlfriend, number one, needs to make sure she's good for herself. Damn me, right? When she's my girlfriend, she needs to make sure that she's building herself to be good for herself, with or without me. Number one, that'd be my main mission when I'm with someone, to make sure she's good for herself. Then when I know she's good for herself, that means she's not dependent upon me. I can now help her. I can't help a woman that's dependent upon me. I'm not helping you. I am actually detrimental to the woman that I'm with. Because why would I say that? Because I am now pouring into a bucket that got a hole in it. Right? Because she's not able to take care of herself. And once you start to pour into that bucket with the empty hole in it, right, they expect you to keep doing that. And my whole thing is, when I'm with a woman, we should be one together, right? We should have two buckets that don't have any holes in it. So as your boyfriend,
y'all gonna be buckets with holes in it. Y'all gonna be buckets with holes in it.
If you got a good woman, bro, what she's doing, she's not asking you to fill her holes. She's doing them herself because she want to become whole. Right? Just like a man in the point when he's dating a woman that he liked, he started cleaning up his mess. Right? Okay. So he can be married. So he can become a husband.
What do you say to the people that's like, okay,
what's up, Chicago? What's up, Chi-Town?
Cool, that's understandable, but I can't do both.
What do you mean you can't do both?
Meaning, true. I agree with you. The people, before you get into relationships, you should make sure that you are doing your due diligence for you first.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Now, is there not a way to do what's good for me first and also have somebody that I trust or that I want to grow with to be along for the journey?
I think this is where it comes with communication, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because every man and every woman, once you get into a relationship and you want to say we're serious, right? And you're trying to build or see, can you actually build a foundation with this girlfriend or boyfriend, right? It's a conversation you need to have. I love you, but this is where I am spiritually. This is where I am financially. This is where I am mentally, right? These are the debts that I have in all these areas, and I want to build with you. but this is what I'm doing for myself right now. Are you okay with that? So some of these things are going to take away from what I can give to you until I get these things rectified. That's a conversation you got to have. You see what I'm saying? It's not an easy conversation, but that's a truthful conversation that you're having, because now you're building a foundation. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Three Little Pigs, right? You know, the house of straw, the house of bricks, and the house of what was the other house was?
Sticks.
The other house of sticks, right? And most people build a house with sticks of straw. To put bricks in place, it takes a hell of a lot more, right? Because you got to dig, right? You got to lay one brick at a time. There's no other way you can lay bricks. There's no machine out there that can lay a bunch of bricks. A brick is laid one brick at a time. And right, and you got to put the mortar in between it. You got to smooth it out and lay down another brick. That's the way it's done, period. A lot of people don't want to do that. That's why most people, relationships are built on straw and of sticks, right? Because it can be blown down. And then everybody want to blame everybody, right? Where the problem comes in there. And that's why I say a girlfriend, a fiance, and a wife, they all got different roles. And we have to all, as a man and a woman, prove ourselves to be a worthy boyfriend, a worthy girlfriend before you become a fiance. And after you become a fiance, you still got to prove yourself and say, hey, I'm really committed to being a fiance, and now I really want to be a wife and a husband. Because once you become a wife and a husband, you get the keys to you get the keys to the kingdom. The keys to the kingdom. If you don't know how to drive it, and you built your foundation on sticks or straw, bro, when you get the keys to the kingdom, all that shit going to hell in a handbag soon. Because spiritually, mentally, and financially, right? If it ain't built right, it's gonna show its ugly head in the marriage stage. I promise you, it already has showed its head, but y'all kept moving ahead anyway, thinking that when you got married, it's gonna change. But the foundation was already bad, and a lot of people don't want to talk about it. You get into marriage counseling and do all this stuff, and you lie, knowing that stuff ain't good. But then when you get married, you think all of a sudden that something's gonna change. The only thing change is the debt liability that you get into now.
Well, that kind of remind me of the show I was just talking about earlier, because it was a couple on there. They were a year into their marriage, and they got married over the pandemic. Okay, so one of the dudes, he like you, he an army type, and old girl fell in love with him through the pandemic. But how they sorted out their relationship, it was convenient because he was over with the service, and she was over at home. So from time to time, a few months, he can be out and they with each other. So they didn't have to spend enough time to get to know each other for real. Right. And during the summer trip, they had to be in the same room with each other for real. And
found out they don't like each other.
And found out, I'm gonna be honest, I was rooting against them. I wanted them to divorce because they didn't seem like each other's match at all. He's the more he's not stoic, but he's very structural oriented when she's not. And he's a lot more controlling when she is a lot more
laid back.
I wouldn't even say laid back. She's more of the type where, alrighty, if he's controlling, she's more manipulative. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. And those two types ain't finna match. Because when they bump heads, they gonna bump heads.
The only way that works is if I love you enough to let myself go. That's the only way that works.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? If I love you enough to let myself go, right? That means I got to let go of some of my stubbornness, right? Because I love you that much. And there is love out there will make me or any man or any woman change for them. Because sometimes you're holding on to stuff to make you who you are, but that woman in front of you can make you who you need to be.
Well, how do you do that with two controlling types? Because
I'm gonna tell you,
to a degree, a manipulative person is somebody that wants to control.
When I got married, bro, to my second wife, I changed a lot.
Where were you?
And she may not think it was, or maybe she would, but I changed a lot for her due to the fact of because I loved her.
What were you beforehand?
A bigger asshole than I was when I was married to her.
Good Lord.
And I'm just being honest, bro. There were things that I said I would never do, or I thought I'd never do. But when you love somebody, bro, and you want it to work, we both probably did things that was against our we went against the grain. And what I loved about my ex-wife, even though we don't talk now, but we were willing to explore things that we never explored before together. And that was really cool. One of the cool things about her, right?
Okay.
That I could sit down and talk to her when things was great. I could talk to her about anything, right? And she could talk to me about anything. And that's very hard to find in a mate these days, that you can talk to them about anything and they don't use it against you.
I had somebody like that, but it boiled over. So I don't.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but I don't either, bro. In the end, everything changed. But I'm just saying, during that time,
having that was really
that was really special, because everybody got this screwed up part about them, or something that you just never talk about to anybody. But when you find somebody you can truly confide in, and they vibe with you on it, bro, and then they vibe back with you, and then they tell you something, right? And y'all can y'all can vibe in that space and be okay with each other, even though whatever that is like, if anybody else ever heard this conversation, damn, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be good.
Yeah,
right?
Trauma bonding.
Right? Yeah, whatever it may be, right? But if a woman is not willing to do that with you, bro, why are you with them? Right? And so that's why I say girlfriend, fiance, wife have different levels, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I don't play about those levels. Like right now, I won't enter into a relationship because, like I said, I'm married to Lockett in Media. My girlfriend is these podcasts, right? So, and my kids. So me being in a relationship with a woman, I'm gonna cheat on you all day long, because if something comes up I got to do with this here, or what with the business, I'm not gonna answer my phone. I'm not gonna call you back later tonight, right? I'm gonna expect you to understand.
And I'm gonna be offended if you offended.
And I wouldn't even be offended. I probably wouldn't care. See, and that's the problem about me, right? I know when I'm doing something and I told you what I'm doing, and you want an answer out of me, and I already told you, you're not gonna get an answer from me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, because when I'm focused on something, and you know this, when I'm focused, I'm locked in. I shut the world down. I like in my house. It's like it's only one room in my house. All the other lights is off. You know what I'm saying? That's the way my life is right now. There's only one room on, right? And all the lights on. Anything else, starting anything else, doing anything else, those rooms are off. That's off limits right now. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to talk about it. And that's why, right now, I have a lot of folks angry with me because, well, they ain't angry, but, they be like, damn, bro, you didn't see my text message? No, I didn't answer your text message. Mm-hmm. Why? I'm busy. I don't distract myself with people texting me or emailing me something. I check my email in the morning, and it's about business. And everybody in my life now, I got them in categories, right? And they know now. Like my brother is a guy you talk to every day. Now, I probably talk to him once a week, maybe. Right? But he understands. He was upset at first, but now he understands, right? And we don't probably talk. He just probably say, "You good?" And you know what I put? Why? I put the word, yeah, you mean for just the letter Y, yes. And I just keep it moving. But he understands me, right? In the beginning, if anybody who knows me from before, they know when I get into a coma, I go into a coma, right? Because that's the only way I can focus and get stuff done.
Why you say it like that?
Because
to what?
Because I go into a coma. Because I get single-minded focus on what I got to do, and
say tunnel vision, dude. Like what?
Well, me, bro. Well, I go comatose because the only thing I want to be, I just want to be here. And so, if anything else is coming to me,
but ain't comatose cut off?
I cut off everything off. I get what you're saying though, but yeah.
Look, you old dude. I don't need I don't need you sending out hints with health. Now.
Oh no. Oh, I'm good, bro. No, but what I'm saying is that I get ton of visions. I get literally, and this is point in 10, I get locked in, and so
okay.
When I'm locking into something,
I like that way, bro.
I work really hard on what I'm doing until I reach my goal. Right. When I was in the military, and I'm gonna say the biggest thing that taught me how to do that is when I went to war. When I went to Desert Storm, I had to forget about everything.
Well, yeah, you said that.
You know what I'm saying? I've said that many times.
I was just gonna say maybe the military got you like that
because it teaches you how to focus on the mission at hand. You can't focus. Well, I can't. Some people probably can multitask. I can walk and chew bubble gum when I want to, but when I'm walking and chewing bubble gum, what I'm doing is not giving something my 100% focus. What I learned when I was in the military was if I want to get something my 100% focus, you have to cut the umbilical cord on everything else.
Yeah, but that's military because it's life or death at that point.
Well, if you don't treat your dream like it's life or death, it's gonna die. And most people's dreams die because they
with words.
Bro, most people dreams die because you don't treat it like life or death. You know, because there's other things more important. And I get it. I'm not knocking how everybody does get to their end, right? I can't get to the end if this is not important to me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to make Joe Lockett get up in the morning and go work out. Nobody's going to make me get up and go do this podcast or do, the videos or do the flyers or do, when you out there working social media. Nobody makes you do these things, bro, right? It's a drive you got to have. You see what I'm saying? And if anything is interfering with what you're trying to do to build your dream, are you going to let it stop you right now?
No.
Are you scheduling anything or putting anything in your life that can interfere how you building your dream right now?
No.
You see what I'm saying? So you're sort of counter. You didn't cut the umbilical cord on BS, right? Now you may allow some things in your life that I don't allow now, but I know where I got to now. To get to this level, you got to be different. Where you were before you got here, nephew, there was a lot of things hanging around you, correct? But when you got here, you had to cut off more, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I say it like this for anybody. The higher you get, the harder it is to breathe. And that's for a reason. Because only certain people can survive at a certain altitude. Because the things that you have to do to survive at this altitude, right, it takes a lot of focus. You can't be moving around a whole lot at a high altitude, right? That's why it takes certain people to be, that's why you only get the 1%. Because the things that they have to do to maintain here, they can't be doing all the stuff that people do down here, right? They can't live this kind of life. They can't do these type of things, right? It's very few people that you talk to that are multimillionaires or running companies or doing all this other stuff, right? They breathe a different level of air. I ain't knocking nobody. I don't know how to do it any other way. I know when I get stuff accomplished is when I cut the umbilical cord and just focus on what I got to go do. So that's why I always have said, and y'all hear me say many times, right? The only thing that exists to me is my kids, right? And this show and the company. And anything that circles in the circle of what we're doing, I talk to those people because we're building something, right? We're reaching out, we're doing other things. But other than that, I don't need a private life right now. I've had 30-some years of having fun. Been married twice. What the hell is there for me to do out there? I already know what that's about. So, I've been married at the highest level. So you can't get no higher. But what I have not accomplished is that one goal of having $1 million in my bank, right? And making sure my kids is set for life. I haven't accomplished that goal. And it takes a different kind of person. The person I was got me here, but it didn't get me there, which means I got to get better. If you look at that game with LeBron James and played, I'm going to get up out of here, y'all, but that game that LeBron and James played yesterday, they was up 20 points ahead, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And got smashed.
But hold on. They lost by 2. They lost by 1 shot, right?
They did.
You know why they lost, bro? When you look at the game, why? Because it was so little, it was mistakes.
Yeah.
Of people, and this is what I tell people, right? When you get to that level, the only 2 people who was truly prepared for that level was who? LeBron and AD. Everybody else, bro, was not locked in, right? So that's why they started. This is why they started making all those mistakes in the third quarter, right? You lost a 20-point lead, 20 points.
I'm so happy
right?
they lost.
But I'm saying, but I'm just saying, I'm looking at life, right?
Point.
You lose when you lose focus. If everybody would have stayed in, bro, and stayed locked in, what got to the 20, they would have at least won by 15 or 15.
Probably.
But when you get to this point and you get loose, what happens? Oh, we got this. But you got to forget that
you get comfortable.
The other team is just as good and they can wipe out 20 points quickly, right? And you can go cold. When you're focused and you got this weight on you, nephew, and I look at my life, I look at just using now the 405 I always talk about. If I got that 405 off my chest, right? And I got it here and I'm about to push it up, nephew, right? And all my focus is going here. And I do this just one time. What you think happens?
Oh, you lose all strength. Oh, you lose every last ounce of strength you was just struggling to get up.
And what happens?
It
falls on you, right?
Yeah.
And then what you got to do?
Pick it back up.
And most times you can't what?
You can't do it.
So you got to get somebody
to spot you,
right? And get it off of you, right? And then you got to start all over again. But see, other people don't understand that process, what I just said.
That crap. Oh,
but nephew,
infuriating.
Nephew, look at what I'm talking about right now, right?
Yeah.
Right now,
you're making your point.
But you're saying, but you see what I'm saying? Right now, The 4 or 5 is off the bench, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm there. I'm speaking with my kids. We got things going. Momentum is flowing, bro. I'm here. I can't afford to do this here, bro. Because if I do all this after 10, 15, or 10, 12 years of what I've done, and I lose it because I'm looking to the side of shit I'd already done, bro, you know how mad I'm gonna be at myself? I prayed to God that I'm gonna get here, and I'm gonna go ahead and screw it up because I decided to go back to my old ways. You know what I'm saying? I decided to get distracted by something that I know that I already had that I really didn't need right now. You get tested. God give all of us a test. Everybody get tested, right? You get to a point, you fall down. You get back to another point, you fall down. But sometimes when you get to a point, God be like, hey, you're 53 now. You gonna be able to get back up this time, bro? Now, it's there for you to go over there and look to the left and look to the right if you want to. But you take your focus off what you're doing and you don't get this stuff done that you're supposed to get done, son. What you gonna do? Well, some people say, well, you can do both of them. I can't. Anyway, hopefully that helps people to think about or understand, you know, when you want something, you know, whether you're girlfriend, boyfriend, fiance, husband, or wife, build a strong foundation. Building a strong foundation means you got to dig, right? And then put something in the ground and then build it brick by brick by brick. And that takes time, right? Whether it's in a business or it's in a relationship. On a tough conversation too, that's tough for some of y'all to hear, but that's the honest God truth, right? A relationship is built brick by brick, not because it got put up quickly because of on your sticks and straws, right? And it's easy to blow down. Some of y'all want to see a house built and don't care how it's built, and then you get mad when somebody come in and the whole thing get blown down, right? He cheated on you, or he didn't have the money, or wasn't this, or wasn't that. If you're building a house brick by brick, you would have seen all of that. You would have seen the foundation is not level. As you were digging it, when you dig the foundation in a square, you dig it level. When you lay your bricks, you got to put a level on the brick to make sure the bricks are level, right? When you're building a house of straw, you don't have to do that, right? So I'm gonna leave you guys with this here on a Tough Conversation Tuesday. Is your relationship built on bricks, sticks, or straw? How fast did you put that house together? That should tell you how where your relationship lies. All right. So hopefully that helps you guys out. The distraction block you from focus. Exactly. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Lady J. Hey, Lady J, how you doing? All right. I know next we got to go ahead and tap out over there on Facebook, Instagram. You guys, YouTube. You guys have a great day. I'm still chilling with TikTok for a split second here, and then I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Great day. Lady J, how you doing? Hope with everything is well, beautiful lady. I think that's it, everybody. All right, guys. We will be on time tomorrow. I don't think I have anything going tomorrow. So hopefully we'll be here in the right time. We're gonna make sure that our cameras, for some reason, our cameras have not been connecting. They connect like 15 minutes before the show starts. So we're gonna work on that. So we do apologize for the last couple of days that we have been maybe 10 or 15 minutes late due to the technical complication that we're having here. So we're definitely gonna be working on that tomorrow for you guys. All right. But anyway, Brenda Smith, how you doing? Thank you guys so much. Jatim, Demo, Ashtamas, Liberty. Hey Penny. What does all that mean? It means your boy Joe Lockett and nephew.